Hi guys, welcome back to Cool Movie Ratings, and today we are doing the entire Friday 13th box set. I said this was coming, and I've had this thing for about a year, and I got it signed by Kane Hodder. So, let's get right into the unboxing. So here's the actual set, the Friday 13th Collection Deluxe Edition. This is the Scream Factory set that was put out 2 years ago for the 40th anniversary of the original. You can see here I got it signed by Kane Hodder, the most famous Jason. He was in 4 Friday 13th movies. Super awesome guy. I'm gonna move it over here and take the box out so we can take a look at the box, because I really don't want to get the signature messed up. So here's the box without the 12 films inside. So if we look at the side here, you can see this is, I think, part 1 and 2. Yeah, this is part 1 and 2. You've got him on the boat. You've got Mrs. Voorhees' head. You've got Sackhead Jason, or Baghead Jason. And then you turn to the front, and this is like the best artwork I've ever seen for this franchise, for sure. And it's cool because he signed over his Jason. And he's got it from all the movies. I actually follow the artist who does this. He puts out so much cool artwork on horror movies. I totally recommend going to his channel and buying some of his prints. I've been definitely thinking about it because his prints are absolutely amazing. Of all horror movies, his name's Devin Draws. And you can actually see his little logo on the side right here. Not sponsored or anything, but I just love that guy's work, so I really want to push it out. But then we've got more art on the side from the later Jason movies, and nothing on the inside. But let's look at the actual movies. So here's the original film, Friday the 13th. This is, every single one of them comes with, like, this clear case, which looks really nice. So we're going to look at the art on the back. You can see there, and then you can read the description. Got a lot of special features. New 4K scan. And the 4K actually came out last month, so I might think about getting that at some point. But on the inside, they have the same art for the uncut and the theatrical version, and Shout Factory comes with 2 different artworks on most of these releases. Not all of them, but on a lot of them they do. And this is like the alternate, but I definitely put this because this looks so cool. I've never really seen this for this film. So that is the first one. The next one I switched it around to. I thought this one looked pretty cool. I do not know why they didn't go with that awesome artwork. It looks like the first one with like it's another image inside the person. They went with that for the I definitely would have turned that around, but the body count continues. This is one of my favorites. This is also a new 4K scan. That's super cool. And Alice, you can pause that and read that, and a lot of cool special features that I definitely plan on watching. See, like, this is, they had another alt where it wasn't just the text in the body. I think some people know what I'm talking about. It's an actual image of, like, someone being attacked in a lake, I believe. But I also changed it around because this background photo is not as cool as this. So, yeah. And part 2 is definitely one of my favorites. This is the weirdest alt art that I've seen in any of this series. What the heck is this art? I've never seen this. He looks like a video game character, but I think it's pretty cool, so I switched it around. This is one of my underrated favorites from this franchise. You can see on the back, you've got Chris, and then you've got Jason. This is the first one with his mask. Another 4K transfer and a 3D transfer. I do not own a 3D TV, so I can't watch it, but still pretty cool that they included that. Then you've got that, plus the original poster art on the back. They basically do that for all of them. They give the original poster art, and some of them they gave alts. Another one that was given not a great alt. Well, all the other ones were given pretty good alts. This one wasn't. Friday 13th, the final chapter. You've got this, and then you turn it around. You've got Tommy with his masks, and you've got Jason, and they're fighting. And then you can pause that and read that. Another 4K transfer. I called this my favorite, I believe, when I reviewed the first one back last year. And this is probably my second or first favorite. You'll see which one, I'll tell you. But I still absolutely love this one. Then you open it up. Great disc art. But then, it's much like the part 2 one, but the part 2 one had, like, cool outside art, like, had cool art on the outside, but this one doesn't even have cool images. I meant, like, cool art on the back. This doesn't even have cool images on the back, so I'm just keeping it with the original that looks way cooler than that. Next up, we've got some more interesting, well, this is actually, I would think this would be I thought for a second this was the alt, because this is not the original poster, but this is actually the main they went with. It says, if Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. This one is decent, it's not terrible. I don't know why everyone doesn't like it that much. And people call this the Halloween 3 of the Friday 13th, franchise, and there's no chance this is near Halloween 3 for me. I know what people mean, but, like, I don't think it's anywhere near as amazing as Halloween 3, so I know people say that because it doesn't have Jason, but I'm just saying. One of the most brutal kills in the whole franchise. Then you've got the guy getting axed in the back for asking people for chocolate. This is where the new 4K transfer stops. You still got some good special features. And then you've got the same art on the disc. And then this is another kind of bad alt. Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. But the back is, that's not even that cool either. So, I'm glad that they gave us two arts to choose from, but this one and the final chapter one are really obvious. This is where the alt covers stop, but I'd really like to see an alt cover for this, because this is probably my favorite of them all. Jason Lives, Friday 13th, Part 6, Kill or Be Killed. Well, it's called Jason Lives. I don't know why I read the whole tagline, but I forgot to keep showing the sides. It's basically just the poster art for each one's the side. Then you've got this awesome image of, I'm pretty sure this is the director's wife. And yeah, because I remember watching special feature about that. And then that's at the end. Some new special features, and then when you open it up, it's the poster for that. It's just a picture of Jason when he comes back to life. Absolutely love this in the final chapter. Wasn't a huge fan of this franchise when I first reviewed it, and I'm still not a huge fan, but I like them enough, and this series, or this box set actually helped me a lot to like this series even more, and this and Final Chapter are great and some of my favorite horror movies. Next up, as Cody Leach put it, I believe, Jason vs. Carrie, Friday 13th, The New Blood. I think this one's decent. I don't think it's as terrible as people make it out to be, but it's fine. It's nothing great, but you can see on the back you've got Jason, which this is the first one that Kane Hodder's in, and this is by far the coolest Jason's ever looked. And super cool that I got to meet him. He's super nice. You can pause and read that. You've got Tina, and I'm pretty sure that's her boyfriend. I haven't watched this one in, like, a long time. But new special feature. No new special features. But still some special features. And then when we open this up, doesn't have an alt. It's got some really cool background art. You've got him axing the one girl in the face and throwing her across. But poster art on the disc. Close it up. This is one that I don't understand the hate for. It's definitely near the bottom half, but dude, this poster is awesome. Probably the best poster in the franchise, honestly. Just look at this thing. This and Jason Lives have like two of the best posters. And look at this. This is such an amazing poster, no matter if you don't like the movie or not. And then you've got Jason on the boat, and I can't really tell what scene that is. Oh, I think they're at oh, that's still on the boat. And then you can pause and read that. No new special features with this. But this is a really cool background image. You've got him in Manhattan with that. That's one of the funniest scenes of the whole franchise. But I'm actually, I wouldn't say a fan, but it's not as bad as people say it is. So I would say give this one a re-watch. It's boring, yes, but I don't know why. I just think it's pretty interesting. So, and it's a change of scenery, which I like. Next up, we've got one that is, I don't know if I would say it's my least favorite now. I did say it was my least favorite, and I just now like it more because it's very different, and it's actually quite entertaining. You've got Jason Goes to Hell, and this one has a weird alt cover. It's the same picture, because this is a pretty cool image, but the text's different. I'll show you what I mean. And then on the back, you've got Jason in the corner who eats his heart, which is one of the gross scenes, like the biggest gross scene in the whole franchise, almost. And then you've given two cuts with this, like the first one. And they're both the same art, like the first one. You've got Jason Goes to Hell, the Final Friday, the uncut version, and the theatrical version. And then on the other side, you can see that it just says the logo. But I changed it around because I actually prefer the other background image than this. That's a pretty cool image, but I don't really like that, so I just switched it around because of that. But it's still cool that they're giving art covers now from this point on. Same exact kind of thing with Jason X. The alt cover, it's the same exact. There's nothing different about the front, but then on the back it's changed. I thought this one looked way cooler. Pause and read that. A couple new special features. And same disc, but then like I said, same exact thing. And then on the side, different art. Decent movie. Probably in I would say it's not decent. I would say it's probably closer to the bottom than most of these other ones, but still not terrible. This is one of the coolest arts out there. This is up there with I believe I said the 8th one and the 6th one had the best. Look at this amazing artwork. It doesn't have any words besides verses. It's Freddy versus Jason. You get the message. It's one of the coolest posters of all time for Friday 13th and The Nightmare on Elm Street. Amazing. You've got them fighting on the back, and you can pause and read that. No new special features, and yeah, this is where the discs start to get recycled. This isn't an original disc by Shout Factory. They reused it from, I'm guessing, New Line Cinema, but this is actually pretty good artwork on the back. This was the alt, and pretty decent artwork, honestly. And then you've got that on the back. This is a weird movie. Not a huge fan of Nightmare, and not a huge fan of Friday the 13th, but I thought it was decent enough. I thought it was fine. So, like I said, this artwork is amazing, though. Next up, I've got the kind of overrated, in my opinion, remake of Friday the 13th. I don't really understand why everyone talks about it. This is one of the best. It should be reevaluated. I don't really think it's anything special. I prefer the more schlocky earlier ones than this kind of more serious, but I have to say, this Jason is the scariest Jason, because serious Jason's really scary in the way he runs at people. Then you can see here on the back, I'm not going to read that, but you can read it. No new special features, and once again, it's a recycled disc, Friday the 13th, the Killer Cut, and it's the original poster art on the back side. Then the set comes with 2 actual bonus discs, which is really cool. No art, just says the new bonus features. This is so many bonus features on this. Same thing, and then on the back, it's Alice in the boat. It's Alice in the boat from the first one, super cool. And we've got one more thing for this series. We've got a cool little booklet that comes with a lot of stuff now. Like, I know that other Halloween set that I don't have because it costs about $700 or more. They come with these little cool pamphlets, and I gotta definitely read this because it's filled with information from the films. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this cool movie ratings unboxing with the Friday the 13th series. I've wanted to do this unboxing for so long, and I finally did it, and it's the longest unboxing I've ever done, but this is one of my favorite movie things I own, so I'm so glad I could show you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.